All right, you rent a house, you rent an apartment, forget buying a house. Right now, you can't even buy a new car. It's becoming impossible. Apparently, the average price for a new car is going past 47K for a new car. Used car, if it's new or decent, can't afford it. Most Americans simply, I mean, most of us, we just can't afford a car anymore unless it's like old. Forget buying a new one. Let's get into it.
Starting to get to a point to where it does not matter what car you drive. If you're making less than $100,000 a year, you probably can't afford the car that you're driving. And before you go off, I mean, just listen. To even buy a beater car for $7,000, you're not going to get that making $20 an hour. That's going to
No.
take you 2 years to save that and still pay your bills. Crazy. Because you have gas, tires, regular maintenance, oil changes, car repairs if you don't have something decent. All that's going to cost you money. It's $150 an hour for labor where I live for anything that needs to get done in your car. The only way for most people to survive without a car is public transportation between the ages of 20 to 30. At least then you're able to save money, not have to pay a car payment, not have to pay car repairs or car insurance. Even if you try to be modest with your car payment, maybe your car payment is $300 a month, but then you got insurance, that's $200. That's $500 a month off of the average income, $20 an hour. That is a big part of everyone's income.
I mean, dude, I bought my mom a used 2006, like a little Lexus small SUV, right? And it was 6 grand. Okay. And this thing had like 200 something thousand miles on it. I just bought her like a A to B car. And like 2 months later, the catalytic converters on that car went out. And she lives in California where they have to have smog checks. Luckily, she doesn't, it passed the first smog and she doesn't need another one until next year. But the catalytic converters to replace them on the car, just the parts, are $4,000. Just the parts. It's insane.
You probably can't afford a TRD Pro 4Runner. This is a 2025 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. It has a starting price of $67,400. All of the manufacturer options added, that's another $6,273. Then there's a destination fee, which is $1,500, then an additional $9,995 added by the dealership, making the total listed price $85,643.
For a Toyota 4Runner, I bought a brand new Tacoma in 2019 and it was 35 racks. $35,000.
And then if you add an 8% sales tax, that would be another $6,851.44. So now if you were to finance that $92,494.44 with $0 down for 72 months and you got approved for a 9% interest rate, then your monthly payments would be about $1,667.26 a month. And you would end up paying about $27,548.42 in interest. Then if you also include the other monthly expenses for things like insurance, which would be about $120.42 a
Dude, 120. If you're in Florida, the insurance for that's probably three, four
month on
hundred.
average, gas at about $164.87 a month on average, and then maintenance that would be about $54.10 a month on average. Then in total, you would be paying about $2,006.65 a month to maintain.
And that 2,000 is where the average rent price is approaching for an apartment. Unbelievable.
The car market has collapsed. If you've been waiting to buy a car, this info is for you. Right now, we have the most repossessions we've ever seen in US history. 1 in 5 loans do not get approved. The average American has $7,200 of negative equity, and the car dealerships are getting wrecked. So, it was smart to be patient. If you've been wanting to upgrade to a new car, or if you need a secondary vehicle, there's 2 things you need to look out for here. See, dealers in 2021 and 2022, they were able to get away with these prices because they had good low interest rates. We don't have that right now. However, if you're looking for a new vehicle, there are a lot of manufacturers that are offering 0% or up to 1.9%. That's a great deal if you can get that right now.
If you have excellent credit, by the way.
If you're going with a used vehicle, which boy, those prices are disgusting. They have dropped so much. You can find good deals, but the interest rates are not that great. So here's what I would do. If you are a cash buyer, buy used all day long. The deals are out there. If you are a financer going for a used vehicle, be very selective and maybe wait up to 3 to 6 more months.
Look, man, you guys got to stop trying to impress people with the car you have. Okay. The rule is the car you buy, you should not spend more than 10% of your gross annual income on it. So if you make 50K a year, your car shouldn't cost more than $5,000. If you make 100K, it shouldn't cost more than 10. Okay? Back when I bought my Tacoma, I over leveraged too, but it was still relatively affordable because back then the interest rates were really low, 2019. That same Tacoma I have now, if you bought it brand new, it's probably 60 grand. And I bought it for 35. And the new Tacomas they suck anyway. They got 4-cylinder engines. But
The car.
My birthday May 19th, and I'm looking to buy me a car for my birthday while I was looking. So I'm scrolling, I'm looking for like a Honda Accord, like a Toyota Camry, a good car that lasts a nice
good
amount of time.
choices. Yeah, smart.
So I'm looking at these cars because I haven't bought a brand new car ever. I never bought a brand new car. I always had an old car, I keep my cars forever. I haven't bought a car in a long time. So I'm looking, and I'm scrolling at these prices. I'm like 30,000 and 40,000 and 50,000. I'm like,
Yeah, they want 30,000 for a Toyota Corolla, man. That's an excellent starter car back in the day. Very reliable. But that car shouldn't cost more than 20K, 22. It's insane.
No.
Yeah, you can't afford that, buddy.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. The best thing I ever did was get this Honda. The best thing I ever did was take my time and get something that was reasonable.
Yeah, you're gonna be so much happier because look, I've got friends that buy things like TRX, the T-Rex TRX Dodge truck, right? 100 whatever K, Yukon Denali XLs 120K, and it's like don't get me started with the Hellcats, but like those cars are cool, and then you have them for a week or two, and then it's just another car. I mean, yeah, they do cool stuff, but dude, the novelty wears off. Just get a good point A to B car. Stop trying to impress people.
You follow me, you know that I'm looking for a car payment. I want to tell you what the dealership told me, or the man that was trying to sell me a car. When we went up there,
All right, my internet's lagging. Right now I'm in Florida, and obviously there's tons of storms. But look, the whole point is, what do you think about car prices right now? Have you bought a new car in the last couple of years? What do you think about your car payment? Insurance rates are high too in a lot of states. Here in Florida, insane, man. Insane. I've got 2 vehicles, 2 newer vehicles. The insurance is $467 a month. All right. When we move to another state, that's actually going down to $151 per month. Gas prices, all that, all of it adds up. If you ever want to get out of like being broke all the time, definitely you got to work harder, take more opportunities, maybe some realistic risks. But dude, lower your expenses. If you're thinking about buying a new car and you're going to pay the average is $750 a month for the new car loan, is that something you really want to do? I don't think so.
he was like, in today's time, $1,300, that is the new still. That is the new payment. That's what everybody's paying. Because I was like, I don't want to pay like anywhere towards 9, 8, 7, 6. Like, I don't want none of that. And he's like, in today's time, that's unrealistic. He said, you'll never get a $300 payment, $400 payment in 2025. That's not happening. And I just want to know, because what is your car payment? Because every time I talk to somebody, and I went to a few different dealerships, and they're like, no, like the thousands, that is the cheap payment. $1,000 is the cheap payment. So I want to know from real people out there, are you paying $1,000 for your car payment?
Real question, yeah. Put up how much are you paying for your car payment if you've got a car that's new and financed. The other option is you can get $300 and $400 in that range with a lease. Yeah, you don't own it, but you get a brand new car that's reliable. That could be a move. All right, well, tell me your thoughts. If you're this far in the video, throw me a like. We'll get into it. We'll get into it more. We'll keep having some fun.